Alright, everybody, masks on? Good. Alright, we're gonna go through the plan one final time because I know one of you has horrible memory issues. So, here we go. Also, by the way, please use cold names. Okay. Jay, you're gonna provide a distraction. Not a loud one. I don't need you shooting up the place. I need you to distract. Luckily for us, this is the only place so far we found it that has a, comedy routine. I think you're good at those. Are you not? You don't have to remind me, old friend. Trust me. I got this, eh? Comedy, eh? Not my strong suit, but I can see what I can do. Alright. Fox, I need you to stand by in case Jay messes up. And if Horror needs help with carrying the money bags, then you go out and help him out. You are a fall man. Understood? Did you get all of that, Fox? I hear you loud and clear, boss. I'll be on standby mode. Talking about standby mode, Horror, what are you doing now? Have you gotten anywhere near the vault? I'm already here. Mr. K is taking his sweet time trying to crack the safe. Well, I guess the vault. Also, hey, can you please make sure that Jay doesn't mess this up like he did last time? We don't want another situation of what happened back in Q-Week. Oh, come on, you still aren't mad about that, are you, old friend? It's not my fault. Police got there way too quickly for me to think of something on the spot. And think of it this way, their blood is on my hands, not yours. If anyone's gonna get the death penalty, it's me, old friend. Besides, it's not my fault that we were caught. It's yours. Your job was to make sure the civilians didn't call the cops because, we knew their response time was way too quick. But you decided to get bored and go off and do something else without informing anyone else here. Anywho, I'm gonna need you to be quiet. My turn's up. Fine night we're having, ladies and gentlemen. Can y'all shut up? I'm trying to break in here. Jeez. Y'all argue more than my parents did back in '09. Hey, I'm stumped. Vault's way too secure to just break through with brute force. We're gonna need something a lot more powerful, like a welding tool. Jackhammer, maybe? No, too loud. Well, I'm stumped, man. We're gonna need a code. I've tried lockpicking it, but it seems too complex. It's 4 digits. I only got 3 tries until, the alarm goes off. I've already wasted my last 2, so someone else is gonna have to get the code. And that way we're sitting ducks here. So if someone's gonna do something, you better do it quick. Alright, I'm assuming you were unable to retrieve the code via computer, so I'm guessing this is a code written down on a piece of paper. Fox, I need you to search around, look for the main office. Look for a 4-digit code to a vault. We can't mess this up. And think John's running low on jokes. Am I correct on that assumption, John? So, my ex-wife misses me, but her aim is getting better. Help me here. I'm running out of jokes. I've already told my best ones. Either y'all hurry it up or I start a gunfight here. And we don't want that, do we? What do you call a cow without any legs? Ground beef. Don't worry, Jay. I got this. Besides, if you run out of jokes, you could always sing. Well, at least I hope you're a good singer. Let me search. I've got good news and I've got bad news. Good news is the code. I found the code. Bad news is it's written in binary. So unless one of you here knows binary, I'm stumped. So what do you know what the skeleton's favorite instrument is? It's a trombone. I think Mr. K knows binary, but I could be wrong. Just hurry it up. I'm running out of ideas. So the milkman wants. Just repeat the numbers on there. That's 2 to the right. That's 3 to the left. Okay, one final one. And that is 10. We're in. Alright. Get the money and get out of there. Fox, help them carry somehow. I'll look through the cameras and see if you can find any hostels nearby. The boys in blue are in the front. Take the back exit. If anything, they're going to recognize your masks. Jay, I suggest putting your show to an end and leaving as quickly as you can as well before they identify you as well. Gentlemen, we have a problem. The boys in blue have appeared to have been called by someone. Again. They have almost the whole entire building surrounded except for the back section. So you all may want to leave through there. But I'm assuming it's an obvious trap. I'll see what I can do on my end to distract them. Alright. You're going to see a white van in the front labeled Plumbers Co. I need y'all to go into that van when, well, you hear the gunshots go off. That's our escape vehicle. Alright, where'd I keep my guns? Thank you for your time tonight, ladies and gentlemen. You couldn't have told me I was gonna run distraction? Maybe I would have worn something less obvious as the color blue. They know what color I wear. They know the colors we all wear here. They know I usually primarily wear blue. You could have told me to keep my mask on me at least. Never mind. Can someone, give me directions? I have no clue where the back entrance is. Hello? Connection's been cut. Great, wonderful. Police are getting smarter and smarter as the days go by. Now, no. No. Gentlemen, I'm surrounded. Oh, great, wonderful. I'm stuck in a room nowhere else to go. They're about to go around. That's just fantastic. Stick of dynamite, huh? Wow, my luck just keeps getting better and better. Alright. Wait a minute, the window ain't broken. Oh. Put out. Sometimes I'm gonna actually end up killing myself. By accident. Okay. In the window. Get down! Perfect. Escape. Great, we got separated. Oh, ain't that fantastic? Horror? Mr. K? J? A? Hello? Communications have been cut. Okay, white van. Did he say white van? No, he didn't. He just said, of course. Why would he give us a color? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its tail. If you ever let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'll go over there. It's too... Oh. It's too dirty in here. 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 I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. Remember? Calm down. It's just dirt. It's just dirt. Dirt that got onto my... No, it's fine. I'm not scared. Okay, remember. What was the map? What was the map like? What's the layout? What was the layout? I can't take a shot. Yeah, that's dirt. I'm dirty. I'm unclean. I can't. Brave. You're not dirty. You're clean. You're not dirty. You're clean. You're not dirty. You're clean. No. Very wonderful. I had a panic attack. And now I'm more dirty. No, I'm not dirty. Happy thoughts. The exit is over there. No, I don't need that. I don't need a gun. It's alright. I can just deal with it hand to hand. Come. Alright. I need to find another way around. I'll go this way. Whew, man, was that a workout? Mr. K, you got here. Hey, how you doing? Oh. You don't seem so fine yourself, old friend. Here, let me help you clean up. I know how much you hate dirt. Stay still for me. What was that? Communications just went down. I'm surprised I got out there with my life. You two don't seem so good either. Hey, Jay. Mr. K. Anyone seen horror? What about A? He's here? Oh, we're missing one. You think? That what? They caught me? Mind if I lay down on the ground of this van real quick? I got shot multiple times Oh. I took off my jacket and threw it to make them think that they, finally caught me. Or at least that I was dead, or something like that. They fell for it. So I can tell you this, the cops were very dumb. What happened to the communications? I thought we fixed that problem. I thought we finally, we're gonna catch a big break. We got away with some money. But now what? This is the second time we've almost been caught, other than, of course, that situation back in Kuwait. Which, by the way, was totally your fault, Jay. You didn't need to kill so many innocent civilians, let alone a cop. You brought more heat on us than necessary. Now, they're looking for us. Well, sure, they were looking for us before. At least we weren't having, I don't know, maybe FBI or other types of government officials looking for us after killing one of their own. We could have stayed quiet. We could have been nothing more but a myth to those cops. Just your daily robbers, and nothing more. Now we've got a whole entire town searching for us. Now we can't go outside in these costumes and try to rob a bank without someone causing up a stir. What do? Communications don't seem to work. They seem to have cut us out of communication. Now we're here in a van, sitting ducks, trying to drive away from this situation. What do? Because all I see is prison in our future. I'm laying down. I don't care how unsafe it is. I need to rest. Communications went down? That's not usual. They shouldn't have been there. This was a secured channel. Radios that don't work on landlines or something like that, they shouldn't have been able to cut them out just like that. Finally, clean air to breathe. That bank has so much dirty hair and walls. They should do better inspections on a place like that. Just all the bacterial things being spread just by someone speaking out their mouth. Y'all did brush your teeth, right? Right? You're not spreading bacteria, are you? You're clean, right? I'm not unclean. I didn't breathe in unclean air. Did I? Jay, look at me. Did I breathe unclean air? No, my friend. Trust me. We all breathe clean air. And we all exhale clean air. We have no bacteria in us. We're clean. We're as clean as you are. Old friend. Calm down. Starting to think I'm starting to think it was everyone's fault what happened back in Kuwait. Or let a civilian call the cops. Mr. K over here got dirty and started to panic. I got distracted trying to calm him down. Fox over there was too busy, doing other stuff. And A, like his usual self, refuses to step into conflict. We're always the ones robbing from banks, but you never go in with us. A, why is that? got the same problem as horror does? Afraid to take a life? Oh, sorry, no, my bad, horror. Afraid to hold the gun? Wait, no, that's not it either, because you also... They're starting to profile us. Started getting used to our antics. They realized Mr. K over here is, well, afraid of uncleanness, if you will. Have y'all noticed the fact that they've started packing all types of stuff? I saw some of them have tear gas. Others had batons that were clearly smeared in dirt on purpose. They know of Mr. K's fear. That's not good. Luckily enough, though, they haven't identified us enough to, well, get our full names, but still. The fact that they were able to cut off communications and came so quickly, I'm starting to think that someone here ratted us out. Then again, I don't know. Come on, John, we both know that there is no rat here, at least from what I'm aware of. And you're right. Kuwait was all of our faults. We should have done more. We got in all over our heads. Thought we could get off with a big score. Such a shame. We left all that money behind. We'd have made it out with at least some money intact. Why the communications were cut out, I don't know. Something does tell me someone does know from inside that little bureau of theirs. So, I suggest we do one final mission. We figure out how they've been able to track us down and figure out what our next hit will be. And what kind of information they have on us. Sure, whatever you say. Well, gentlemen, as much as I would like to stay and talk with ya, this is my stop. And I obviously can't be walking home in this attire, so if you'll excuse me. Where do we keep the spare clothes? Thanks. I might be heading home after this. I guess you can say this is such a weird circumstances, huh? Especially how we met. Man, I will never forget how we first met. Well, gentlemen, I must be on my way. Jay is out of here. Good night. See you all in the morning.